Okay. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Technology. Okay, good evening, everyone, and welcome to my Pilates Online. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Megan, and I'll be guiding you today through your intermediate Pilates class. And there are a few newbies today, so welcome and thank you for joining us. And yeah, just to take it easy or as deep, as much as you feel you can cope with. Obviously, work hard, but don't force anything or put any extra strain on anything. So I'll try offer modifications as much as I can throughout the hour, but take care of yourselves on the other side of your screen. Today, just to make sure in case you missed the message, we just need 2 little tins. You can use weights, but actually I've guided around tins, so just so we can lean on them a little bit as we go. You are all muted, so if there's any issue along the way, if you become unmuted, just make sure to remute yourself, just so that there's no interference in the class. Okay, and let's begin. Okay, so you're going to come stand at the back of your mat. You're going to bring your tins in front of you, and you're going to place them almost mat width apart. So I'm just standing a little bit further back so you can see me, but make them probably just wider than your feet, so you've got a little bit more space. Bringing yourself to stand up nice and tall. Quick check here where your weight is. Make sure it's not falling too far back in your heels or too far forward in your toes, but even yourself in the center, and then bring your weight a teeny bit forward so the balls of your feet have a little bit more weight. Think of drawing up the arches of the feet. Almost imagine pressing all 10 toes down and almost sucking up the arches to activate those little muscles in the feet. Imagine someone's pulling you from the crown of the head so you grow as tall as you possibly can, and to give the shoulders a nice big roll, and just let the shoulder blades draw down the back and relax. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth as you begin to roll down. Dropping chin to chest. Begin to roll and curl down, softening your knees when you need to, and just release your body heavy forward, bending knees as much as needs be. Breath in through the nose at the bottom. Exhale, tummy pulls to spine. Restack as you roll up, letting shoulder blades draw down the back, crown of head lift up. Breath in through the nose. Exhale, chin to chest, rolling down. Think of rounding and almost just pouring yourself forward, softening knees when you need to. Inhale through nose. And exhale, draw tummy muscles to spine as you roll up all the way, restacking. Head comes up last. You've got 2 more like this. Deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, rolling down, dropping chin to chest. Finding knees bent, shoulders relaxed, head relaxed, everything heavy. Inhale through nose. And exhale, tummy muscles pull to spine, tuck your tail undo, rolling up, restack all the way, head last. Last one, breath in. Exhale, rolling down. Staying heavy down there. Grabbing your little tins or just reaching for them. So remember, they're not your feet width apart, but a little bit wider. Your hands are on your tins. Bend your knees as much as you need to touch them. Letting your head just rest down. Give it a little shake no, give it a little nod yes, just to make sure it's nice and relaxed. We take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to walk up onto your fingertips, onto your can, extending your back, looking just beyond, and then slowly release hands on tins, releasing head. Exhale, lifting head, drawing shoulders down, keeping up, flattening back slightly, and then releasing your spine, drop your head last, palms on tins. We've got 3 more. Lifting head, lifting chest, you might come up onto your fingertips. And then slowly release your body down, let your head be heavy. Last 2, shoulders down, head lift, flat back, gently warming up upper back, and releasing all the way down. Last one, extend all the way up onto fingertips, and then slowly release down, keeping knees heavy and bent. You're going to hold onto your tins, and you're going to walk your tins out, straightening out your back as you do so. So you're going to walk forward 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it in 1, 2, 3. Head release. Head up slowly. 2, 3, 4. And back. 2, 3, 4. 3 more sets. Forward. 2, 3. Backs lifted and back drops. Back. 2, 3, 2 more, reaching forward, little walks, extend, little walk back, drop, release head. Last one, walking your little tins forward, straightening your back, and walking back, slowly release. Just going to shuffle a little bit so you can see. Your knees are bent. Pop your palms onto your tins so you've got a little bit of weight there. Keep knees bent. Take an inhale through the nose. As you exhale, lift your right arm up to the ceiling. Find a little rotation. Doesn't have to be big to begin with. And then bring it back down. Changing sides. We go. And bring it back down. Rotate for 3. And release. For some tight hamstringed people, it might be getting quite challenging. Bear with me. And extend upright. Bring it back down. And extend up left. Bring it back down. 2 more to go. Extend upright, twisting your torso gently. And extend up left. And return. Take a breath in. And then begin to roll up, releasing your tins. And come stand all the way up. Adjusting yourself so you're now at the front of your mat with your little tins. Just going to adjust this a little bit so you can see me. You might lose my head a little bit, but don't fret. Stay taking a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, you roll down. So chin to chest. You're going to find your hands in your tins, knees are bent. Take a breath in to prepare. Exhale, your right leg is going back and going into a lunge. So you're going to lunge back and bring legs back together. Left leg. Lunges back, lift back slightly, and return. Changing. And return. It doesn't need to be big. Go as far or as deep as you are able. And right back, and return together. Left leg back, return together. Last 4, right leg back, return together. Left, and return. Last 2. Keep shoulders still out of ears. Return. And last 1. And back. Staying where you are. Knees are bent. Inhale. As you exhale, we lift right arm up as we did previously, but you're going to try and straighten your right leg slightly. And then slowly bring everything back to where you were. Left arm up. Try straighten left leg slightly. And slowly come back. Warming up into that rotation, right arm, right leg straightens, and release, and lift. And bend, we've got 4 more. Can you twist a little bit deeper this last round, and release. Left arm, left leg, and release. Last 2. Right arm extends, left arm, right leg. Whew, you with me? Sorry. I'll fix that this round. Extend your left arm up, extend your left leg slightly. Slowly release down, take an inhale. And begin to roll all the way up, restacking just as you did previously. Inhale. Exhale, we roll down again, chin to chest. Rolling and rounding, finding your hands onto your tins and taking your right leg back behind you. Walk your tins a little bit closer to you so you might have a little bit of support and lean on them as much as you need to. Wiggle your left leg forward if you need to, making sure that your knee is right above your ankle. Roll your shoulders back. We inhale to tap right knee down. Exhale, straighten it up. Little tap down. Doesn't matter if it doesn't reach the floor. Extend up. For 3, extend up. For 2, squeeze that right bum. And last 1, squeeze right bum, hold. Bring your hands down onto the mat. Slowly lift that left leg and you're finding your plank. Make sure your bum isn't sticking out here, but tuck your tail underneath and drop your tailbone. Don't sink into shoulders, press the floor away. We've got 3 more breaths. Inhale, exhale, breath in, nodding your chin, elongating your neck. Exhale, last 1, and exhale. With as much control as you can, try to bring that right leg forward and prop yourself back up onto your tins with your hands. Square off your hips, square off your shoulders. We inhale, tap knee down if it reaches there. Exhale, squeeze and squeeze this glute. Inhale, down with knee. Exhale, squeeze up. If it's too intense with your tins, you can always come up a little bit or even put your hands on your knee. That's cool. And extend. You've got 2 more. Down with knee, squeeze bum, extend, Last one. Slowly bring your hands back onto mat, off the tins, as smoothly as you can, lifting that right leg, finding your plank. We hold for last 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale, breath in, firing up into the belly, exhale, pulling navel to spine. 3 more. Check here, your chin's not poking out, nod it in. Last one. And exhale, bend your knees, bring one leg forward, bring the other leg forward, and grab onto your little tins. Just gonna bend backward a little bit. Holding now onto your tins as if they were little weights, so you're now holding on the rounded part. You're gonna roll up so much so that your back is flat, and you're gonna bring your arms by your side. There we go. So our back is flat. If this is too much for you, come up a little bit to make sort of 45-degree angle with your back. But either way, I want your palms to face up. Roll your shoulders back, soften your knees, and bring your weight into your toes. We're going for a little cat and camel stretch here. Inhale. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your tail, drop your head. And inhale, stick your bum out, open your shoulders, look a little bit forward. Exhale, round for 2. Inhale, release. Exhale for 3. Arms just stay exactly where they are. Inhale, open the shoulders. 2 more, rounding your spine. And inhale, open. Last one. Exhale, round spine. And open. We're going to add an arm now. Breath and hold. Exhale, round your spine. Bring your arms forward. Your palms are down. And then scooping them back. Inhale, arms come back. Exhale, round and scoop. Imagine someone's punched you in the tummy. And inhale, release. Warming up each little segment of the spine as you curl, shoulders down. And then inhale, release. You've got 2 more. Breathe in. Can definitely feel the lower back working here. If that's what you're feeling, that's cool. Last one. And release. Hold it there. Draw your tummy muscles up to your spine. Going for little pulses with arms. We go for 10. For 9. 5 more. 4 more. Small movement. 3, 2, and 1. And slowly release your arms, release your body, release your head, and have a moment. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, slowly roll up, drawing navel to spine as you restack and roll up. Okay. We're going to warm up into our legs a little bit. I hope you're all doing okay. So your arms are going to be reaching forward. You're going to be holding your tins. If at any point it becomes too much, get rid of them. That's absolutely fine. You're going to let your palms face one another. Do a quick check. They shouldn't be in line with your shoulders here. I want them a little bit wider. So almost imagine that they're in a slight little V. This makes it easier for the shoulder blades to draw down, so you're not sort of crunching forward like so. So check in with throughout that your arms are a little bit wider than your shoulders. They're standing exactly where they are. Imagine you've got little ropes in your shoulders, pulling them down, and they're going to stay there. If you want to peep at me for a moment, I know you can't see my head, but you won't in a sec. We're going to reach down with our right knee. So we're going to go right knee down, left knee down, right leg up, left leg up. Same side repeats. Right down, left down, right up. Okay, so that's where we're going. We're going to do 10 on one side and 10 on the other side. You're trying to limit the movement of the torso as much as you can, but it'll speed it up and it'll become more and more challenging. Shoulders roll back. Take a nice deep breath in. 2 exhales down. We go. And inhale, same side. Right down, left down, right up, left up. Right down, left down, right up, left up. Down, down, and up, and down, down, and up. To the other side. Left down first. Left down, right down, left up. Good. Left down, right down. Really squeeze that bum to get you up. Left, right, left, right. 2 more. Keep breathing. Last one. Good. Hold. Keep your arms up. Roll your shoulders back. 5 more each side. Nice and quick. Take a nice deep breath in. Right down first. We go. Down, down, and up, down, down, and up. And 3, and up. Shoulders open, and last one. Have a moment, deep breath in, don't drop your arms. Last round we go. Left and left, right, left, right. 3 more. Up. 2 more. Almost can lie down, I promise. 1 more. Hold it there. Separate your feet. Mat distance. Take an inhale. And slowly roll yourself down. I'm exhausted too, that helps. Bend your knees however you need to. Come sit onto your back. Grab some water if you need to, like me. Okay. Well done, everyone. I hope you got the blood pumping a little bit. Maybe it's just me. Okay, so we're going to sit onto your bum. You're going to bend your legs with their hip distance apart, feet, knees, hips all in alignment, holding behind your knees, rolling shoulders back, and growing tall up your spine. So really extend that lower spine, almost imagine you sticking the bum out. We inhale. Exhale, just rounding the spine, but I want you to pull on your arms and pull on your legs to get a nice stretch. Inhale, we grow tall, almost pull your body through your arms. Exhale for 2. Inhale, pull body through legs. And rounding the lower spine. And think of extending the lower spine. Inhale, pull open your shoulders. And we round. Just neutralizing and warming up into those abdominals. 3 more. And open out. Give your legs a little tug. Last 2. And up you come. And last 1 round. Hold it there and reach your arms up. Can you tuck your tail a little bit more? So really think of flattening your navel and pulling your pubic bone up towards your nose. Draw your shoulders down. Remember, arms not shoulder width. A little bit wider. Inhale. Exhale, right legs lifting just off the mat. We go. And it taps down. Same side. And tap into that 90-degree position and tap down. Don't move an inch in the torso. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Tummy in. Last 1. Straight away to the other side. Left floats and taps. Doesn't matter if it's just lifting off. That's cool. And 3. With every exhale, try to draw navel in more. Last 4. Get that breath cycle going. 3 more. No movement in torso. 2 more. Can you tuck your tail even more? 1 more. Release. Deepen a little bit. We've got 5 pulses forward. 5 and tuck more. 4. Tuck more. 3. Shoulders down. 2 and release. Last 1. Tuck. Hold there for 3, 2, 1 and roll all the way up and grab your tinny tins. Okay, second round, we're going to do much the same or similar, but we now have weights in our hands. If it becomes too much or you feel any strain into your neck, get rid of your weights. Arms are reaching forward, palms are scooping up. So you've got nice little weights of your tins here. Soften your elbows just off the hook. Draw shoulders down. Remember, not at the shoulder width, a little bit wider. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to tuck our tail. This time, we're going to draw our hands towards our shoulders. Check here. You don't want your elbows here. You want your elbows lifted. They stay lifted. Inhale, we draw. Tuck tail. Inhale, we lift. And tuck for 3. Scooping in. And inhale, lift. Remember, we don't want this. We want that. And inhale back. Nice. Tucking for 5. And keeping the height of the upper arm. And 6. Inhale. Really get your breath going here. Inhale, lift. Last 1. And hold. Tuck your tail a little bit more. Can you lift your upper arms? And can you bring your arms into a nice little 90-degree position? Quicker with the legs, we lift right leg. And down. 2. And 4. Tummy in. 6. 7. Squeeze your elbows a little bit closer towards one another. 9. Last. Off we go. 8. And 6. And 5. Shoulders down. 4. almost there, 3 and 2. Last 1, bring it down, straighten your arms, 5 pulses, we deepen. Tack more, 2, hello abs, 3, 4, almost there, 5, hold it there, take a nice deep inhale, and then continue the roll down. Stick every vertebra back onto the mat, and feel sorry for yourself for a memento. Wiggle yourself down. You can keep your tins handy, but we don't need them right away. Bring your feet parallel, hips, knees, feet all in alignment. Quick check here that you're not hinging up in one hip, but think of both pelvises reaching equally or evenly along the mat. Quick check again that you're not tucking your tail, you're not arching your back, but you're finding that halfway in between your neutral pelvis. Arms down by the side, nod your chin, long neck, breath in. Exhale, we're going into pelvic curl. So tuck your tail, push your lower back into the mat, squeeze your bum, and begin to peel every vertebra off the mat. Shoulders shouldn't have rounded, open them out. Inhale. Exhale, melting down. Each vertebra undoes, finding that neutral position of the pelvis. Last breath in. Exhale, tuck the tail, flatten the belly as you peel every vertebra off. Think of breathing and expanding in the lungs. And exhale, sticking your ribs down first, then your middle, then your lower back, and untucking last. We've got 3 more. Keep going. Exhale, tuck tail. Rolling and peeling up. Using this as a nice neutralizer of the spine to try to get every vertebra moving. Exhale, melt down, ribs first. Don't let those shoulders roll forward. And untuck. Last 2. Tucking tail, squeezing. Release all the way and lift. Breath in. And melting down, pressing the big toes into the mat, making sure you're nice and stable. Last 1, rolling all the way up and shocking. We're going to hold it there. Feel now, from the bottom to the top. Are all 10 toes, especially that big one, pressing down into mats. Check that the knees aren't flaring outwards, parallel them. Both hips, one shouldn't be lower than the other. They should be absolutely even. Can you drop your ribs more and lift your pubic bone up a little bit more? And you're going to grab your friendly weights. Lifting them up, the upper arm position is not changing. All we're doing is bending our elbows so our hands come towards our shoulders as we lower our bum to touch the mat. Everything lifts up, extends, we go. And tap and bend. For 2, and release. For 3, your upper arm is not moving. It's staying exactly where our just elbow is bending and stretching. For 5, and release. Squeeze bum 6. So we're not rolling here, bum's coming straight up. And release. Last 3, big toes press down. Release. Last 2, release. Last 1, hold. Palms face one another. Open your arms out, stay just hovering off the floor. Lower your bum down. Bum up, arms closed. We go. And release. You can clap your tins. 2, and release. For 3, and release. For 4, firing up those glutes. For 5, and hover or floor. 6, or knock your friend out. 7, and lower. And 8, keep ribs gently connected. 9, well done. Last 1, 10, hold it there. Bend your elbows, press your tins slightly together. We drop right bum, lift right bum. Drop left bum, lift left bum. We go. And lift, lift, and lift. Last 4, bum should be burning, squeeze it harder. Left down, left up, right down, right up, left down. Hold it there, take a nice deep inhale. And exhale, roll down. Every little segment releases. Bring your tins down once more into the mat. Circling your arms, interlacing, hands behind the head. Taking a breath in. You're going to come onto your right toe. As you exhale, you're going to slide the right leg along the mat as you bring yourself into a chest lift. Flatten your navel down. Let your head be heavy in your hands and drop from your ribs. Inhale, we slide back, foot slides back gently. Same side, we go. And gently slide back. And for 3, light leg. Inhale, we lower. And extend for 4, flatten navel, and back. And last one like this, 5, and return, leg to 90 degrees. Check here that your hip isn't hitching. So again, remember both pelvis is nice and even in your neutral. Breath in. Chest lift, leg to 45 now. Bend it in. For 2, bend it in. So you should be seeing your elbows and your peripheries. So they're not too far out, but they're not crunched in. Find that halfway point. 2 more. And release. And last one. And lower down. 1 more round this side. Straighten your leg, or as far straight as you can go. Lower your leg down so it's almost hovering off the floor, or just hovering off the floor. Exhale, body lifts, leg lifts 2. We go. And hover. For 2. And back. Leg as high as you can, tummy even higher. And 3. Inhale, lower, last 2. Force your air out. Last one, hold it there. Reach your arms forward. We've got 5 pulses. Reach for your toes. 5, 4, 3, from the ribs, 2, and 1. Hands back behind head. Deepen. Lower down and slowly lower your leg down and slide it up. Even things out. Find your neutral. Check here again. Head is resting heavy in hands. Shoulders down, but elbows scooped up in your peripheries. Do not move that shape. You're on your left toe now. Stabilize that right hip so you don't want to wiggle and move throughout this. And we take an inhale. Exhale, straighten your left leg, coming up into your chest lift. Inhale, slowly slide it back. Release. Up for 2. Inhale, release. So feel these progressions as we start to stabilize in a simpler movement, and then we complicate it as we go. 2 more. Shoulders down. Eye line toward pubic bone as you're up. Last one. And release. Up into 90 degrees. You're all on mute, so you can all breathe really loudly. Inhale. Exhale, extend to 45. Inhale back. For 2. Check now that right knee. Don't let it wiggle. Keep it stable. Extend 3. And control. Last 2. And in. Last 1. And in. Straighten your leg out. Slowly lower. So it's just hovering to the mat. Hold on to these tummy muscles, especially the lower ones. Breath in. Leg up. Chest up. We go. And lower. For 2. Leg can be as straight as your hamstring can manage. 3. And lower. Last 2. And release. Last 1. Hold it there. Reach for your toes. 5 pulses. Flatten navel down. More for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands behind head. Deepen. Head down. Slowly lower. Leg down. Holding, 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 holding. And release. Bend your legs up and bring your arms down by your side. We're grabbing our tins once more. And we're going to lift our arms up. Palms facing one another. And you're going to take yourself up to about a 45-degree angle. So should it feel uncomfortable in your shoulders, rather stay at this 90 degree. And we're going to do a bend and stretch. But if you can manage, take it a little bit further up. And we're going to bend and stretch from that angle over there. So again, remembering that the upper arm, is not moving, but it's just that elbow bending and extending. Remember here, also a little bit wider than your shoulders. Pull your shoulders down. We're going to come onto your toes now. Take a nice deep breath in, bending your elbows. As we exhale, extend arms, bum up. We go. And bend. For 2. And bend. For 3. And bend. Upper arms staying still, just those elbows. Nod your chins, last long neck. 3 more, and drop. And 2 more, and drop. Last 1, good, and drop. Reach your arms up, open them. Elbows soft, arms just hover off the floor. Last 8, we lift up. You're still on your toes. Lift up 2. Ribs still in. Nod your chin. 3. And release. For 4. Last 4. And 3. Last 2. Last 1. And hold it there. Soften elbows a little bit. Can you drop your ribs more? Lift your pubic bone up while you high on your heels. Press your big toes in. Big inhale, little pulses up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. Separate your arms. Inhale and roll all the way down. Release. Bring your tins down. They're still next to you. They're still in arm's reach. You can flatten your feet. We're going into a little teaser prep exercise. Now the abdominals are nice and warm. I'm going to be using one leg up and then the other. If it's too much for you, feel free to do both rounds with your feet down on the mat. Absolutely no problem. As we roll up and down, you can also always use the back of your legs to assist you, should you need it, but try and challenge yourself to not need too much assistance. Our right leg is going to come up into a nice tabletop position. Check that pelvis has stayed stable. Our arms are going to reach up to the ceiling and then a little bit back behind you, but don't let your shoulders go with you. Still draw them down. Palms facing one another. We inhale to bring arms, head, chest up. As you exhale, you're going to roll all the way up to come sit. You might need to adjust this for a little bit. That's cool. Breath in. And exhale, tuck your tail, rolling down, releasing arms back to where they were. Keep shoulders down. Inhale, head, chest up. Exhale, roll. Inhale to hold. And exhale, roll down your legs, stays lifted, roll back. 3 more to go. Inhale, lift, head, chest. Exhale, continue that roll up. Now imagine someone's pulling you from your sternum to lift. And exhale, melting down. Each segment reaches mat to release. Last 2, shoulders down. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, roll all the way up. We're staying there. We've got 5 extends. So you can extend lower. Exhale up. And down. And up. Flatten navel. 3. And up. Shoulders heavy. 4. And up. Last one. 5. Up. Find the other leg up. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3. Tummy in. 2. Shoulders open. 1. Drop your right foot and you're ready to go the other side. Inhale. Exhale, roll back. Good work. Inhale up. Exhale, roll up. Grow tall. Breath in. Exhale, tuck lower spine, mid spine, upper spine onto mat. Releasing arms heavy. Inhale. So just using that breath to assist you with the exhale. And slowly rolling down. Don't let your shoulders round as you roll. Keep them open. Release. We've got 3 more. And up. Open the chest. And exhale. Roll down. These are awful. I'm aware. Over you go. Last 2. Last push. And open. Breath in. And tuck tail. Release. Shoulders down as arms reach over. Last one. Lift, roll shoulders back, only 5. Inhale, straighten leg, lower body, we come up. And down, for 2, and down, for 3. Use your breath. Last one, hold it there, lift the other leg there, hold behind your legs. Now use your legs to pull your body closer to open your chest. Widen your legs now so you can try to pull your body through your chest. Holding there for 5, 4, 3, 2, stay there. Just as we roll in a ball, we're going to roll in this position. So tucking your tail, you're going to roll back onto your shoulder blades, roll back, and we catch. I'm going to wiggle my arm forward, sorry. Inhale, rocking back. Exhale, try catching that same position. So your legs are nice and wide, so you like so. We've got 4 more. Let's tuck back. Exhale, shoulders pull body up. 3 more, tuck and pull up, find that control. Last 2, lower spine first and uplift. Last one and uplift, hold it there. If you want to, try to reach your arms forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then release your legs. Let the soles of your feet come together, just let your knees fall open and just lie yourself forward for a momentum. You can just gently rock your legs side to side, just loosening into the hips. We did nice deep hip flexor work there, so I'm not on if you're feeling a lot of work happening in your hip flexors, but hopefully also in your tummy. They definitely work in conjunction with one another, but should your tummy be weak, you often feel your hip flexors a little bit more. So we'll find that balance as you hopefully get a bit stronger. Let's take one more deep inhale there. And exhale, begin to roll all the way up, releasing, bringing head up last. Okay, you're going to spin yourself around. You're going to be onto your knees, grabbing your tins. I think that'll be okay. Okay. Should you need a little bit more puff for your knees, you can always roll your mat over like so, so you've got a little bit more squishiness. You are going to be here for a little while, but otherwise you can just go onto your knees. Okay, so we're going to have our little tins in our hands. Make sure throughout this exercise that you're not leaning back. You want your ribs probably stacked over your pelvis. You're also not sticking your bum out, but your tailbone is right underneath. So you want as much symmetry or alignment in that position as you possibly can. Let's turn the palms down, roll the shoulders back, and remember your arms are going to be moving up and down, but not in line, but again a little bit in front of you so you can get that right shoulder position. Taking an inhale, we go up in 2 stages. We go in, inhale down, exhale 2, and down and down. It might not feel like much weight to begin with, but we're going to be doing some stuff for a while, so don't get too excited with too much weight yet. And up and down. Now check here, as you lift your arms up, your shoulders are not coming up, everything's staying relaxed. Last 4, and inhale, last 3, and inhale, last 2. Make sure ribs are gently closed, bum is gently squeezing, last 1, 2, hold. Let's take the left arm first. You're going to do a little round to swoop your arm down. So you're rolling that left shoulder forward a little bit, and your palm is facing up. And we're going to slowly come it back, bring your palm up. Palm up, rotating shoulder down, your torso will move slightly, and slowly come up. Now that you've got an idea, we go a little bit faster. We go, and for 2, and palm up, palm up. Think of that rotation happening at the shoulder more than the wrist, and right arm staying absolutely still. Last 3, last 2, last 1, hold. Lower your arm down, but keep in that position. We're going to lift that arm up, and down, 2, and down, 3. Using that tricep. Check here that you're not lifting in shoulders, they're still staying down, and you're only going up as far as you can manage. Last 5, and 3, and 2. Last 1, hold it there. Bend this elbow slightly, little straightens. We go, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Quick ones, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate that arm back and find it back to where you came from. Straight to the other side. Breath in. Don't drop that arm. We go. And for 2. And so you're rotating shoulder forward as you twist shoulder closed and open. For 5. And for 6. And your body will shift slightly. 8. Last 2, I know the other arm's dying. 9, last 1, 10, hold. Shoulders down, even though it's rotated, we drop arm, keep this arm lifted. We go, and down. Now draw tummy in slightly, and 4, and 6, lifting, squeeze 7, and 8, last 2, 9, last 1, 10, hold it there, bend this elbow, keep that rotation in the shoulder. We go, 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, feel burn, 1, quick ones, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it there, rotate open, both palms up, roll your shoulders open, bend your elbows. Quick check here, don't lean back, bring your ribs forward, exhale, we close elbows together. open out. For 2, and open. For 3, and open. You're staying in this rugby post position with the arms 4. You're not moving your chest as you move, just the arms. And 6, you should feel really nice burn now. 7, and 8, shoulders stay down. And 9, 10, hold it there. Quick little pulses up. 10, 9, 8, 3, 2, last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Straighten your arms out. Lower down and have a moment. Whew. Okay. Roll your shoulders back. Good. We unfortunately have more arms. Sorry. So you come again. You're going to tuck your toes under now. So we're going to add a little bum movement. So we're going to do various arm movements as we've been doing now. But we're going to drop our bum down so it's almost touching our heels and then squeeze our bum up here. So that's going to be the movement of the lower spine or the lower body. And then we'll add some movements as we go. Okay. First one, we're going to bring arms parallel, but wider than your shoulders, but circle so palms are up. You've got your tins resting into your arms, into your palms nicely. Lift the forearms, lift the upper arms up, sorry. Quick check, you're not leaning back. Draw your ribs over your pelvis. We're going to drop hands to shoulders. Let's keep that lift in the arm, bum to heels, and we lift up. We go, inhale, inhale, sorry, exhale up, and down, and down. You're not dropping your arms, you're keeping them up. Remember, they're not shoulder width, a little bit wider. Now, can you squeeze your bum even more? And 6, bend, and 5 more, and 4 more, last 3, last 2, last 1, hold it there. Turning here so you can see me, bend, we're going to open, we're going to lower our bum down, bum up, we close elbows, and back, for 2, and drop, for 3, and open, and 5 to 10 we go, 6, you're almost there, and 7, can you squeeze your bum more, 8, keep arms up, 9, last one, hold it there, drop them down so it's halfway, little pulses up, 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, last, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift bum, straighten arms, and have a half time once more, release. Roll your shoulders back. We're not finished the arms, we finished with those arms, if that helps. Back up we come. So you're going to see what feels better for you here. If you want your toes tucked or untucked, doesn't matter, work with your comfort there. I'm going to keep mine tucked. Roll your shoulders back and just take your bum slightly back so you can bring your body forward into a nice 30 to 45 degree angle. What we don't want is to round forward or to stick our bum out. We want to try and get a nice flat diagonal line there. So your bum gently will squeeze, your tummy muscles will draw gently to your spine, and you almost want to keep this quite plank-like in your torso. Nothing moving here. We're going to bring our arms back, and we're going to bend our elbows up. So make sure elbows not flying out. Squeeze your elbows almost like you're trying to touch them together. Your chin is nodded, so you're looking at the top of your mat. Exhale, nothing moving except your elbows straight. We go. And bend. For 2, keep your tummy and ribs drawn in. For 3, and bend. For 4, let's breathe. Don't drop your arms swinging in, keep them up. And 6, good, can you straighten your elbows completely? And 8, good work. And 9, not chin. Last 1, palms up, tap, tins, and open, tap, and open. 3, good, don't move your upper arms, don't drop them, can you even lift them higher? 5, I lied, this is 5, and 7, and 8, draw tummy in, draw ribs in, 9, last one, squeeze, keeping it together, little pulses up, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, get higher, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it there, turn your palms face one another, roll your shoulders back, holding there, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Pop these little tins down. Stay where you are. You're going to plant one hand and then the other hand down. Extend one leg out, extend the other leg out, and find our plank. We're going to do little weight shifts forward now. Your arms are super warm. Make sure bum's not up, tuck it, draw it in, drop your bum, inhale. Exhale, you take our weight forward, coming onto your tippy toes. And back. For 2. If this is too much, you just hold the plank. For 3. To 8 we go. Tummy stays tight. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. And hold. Lower down onto your elbows. Good. Again, bum not up. Tuck it down, draw it down. Push out your shoulders. We repeat. Rocking onto tippy toes. And back. For 2. For 3. Almost there. Last 4. Last 3. Can be a centimeter. Doesn't need too big. 2 more. Last 1. Back you come. Lower one knee. Lower the other. Widen your knees match distance apart. And press back and stretch. Very nice. Just wiggling yourself side to side. Maybe just loosening up into the hips slightly. Bringing your tins back in front of you. Probably also remember just about mat width, not your shoulder, but a little bit wider. We're going to take an inhale. Exhale, try press your chest down a little bit more. So you're giving yourself a little bit of height here. So you almost press down into that gap in between your arms. Breath in. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Try press sternum down to mat. Keeping arms on tins or hands on tins. Last 2. Feeling that beautiful stretch underneath the arm. Letting heart rate settle. Last 1. And release. Bringing your tin in your right hand to the center. You can release the left one. We're going to thread our left arm underneath our right. You now have your hand on a little bit of height here. Trying to twist your body. So think of trying to rotate your rib cage and your sternum to peep under that right shoulder. Even though your right hand is on the tin, make sure the shoulder's not up. Draw it down. Deep breath in. And relax. Deep breath in. And exhale, relax. To the other side. So coming up, left hand now on tin, giving you that little bit of height. Thread your right arm through. Try to peep through this gap. Excuse me. Think of the movement happening where your bra strap is or would be. As you think of filling in the lungs. And exhale all of it out. Breathe in. And left shoulder even heavier. Breathe out. Breathe in and out. Last 1. And breathe out. Slowly undoing yourself and rolling yourself up onto your knees. Okay, so we're going to come onto our sides for a little bit of side work. Have a tin handy. You only need one for the moment. So coming down onto your elbow. So it doesn't matter which side you're doing. Just make sure you do both, and I'm just going to refer to the bottom or the top side. Your top leg is going to come over to pop it onto the mat. The bottom leg is going to straighten out, and you're going to lie yourself down onto this bottom side. Imagine you've got a little gap between, or make a little gap, and your bottom rib cage, between your rib cage and your mat. Check that you're not arching your back here, but draw your ribs gently towards one another, and draw your navel to your spine. Inhale. Exhale, your bottom straight leg is going to lift up. And it lowers down. Lift up for 2. Now keep that position of the torso. Don't let it dip onto the mat. Make all the work come from the inner thigh. Lift and release. And lower. Tummy still stays tight. And release. And 6. And release. Release. And 3 more. And 2 more. Last 1. Lift up. Hold it there for the moment. Tummy in. Draw up. Ribs in. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the leg. Propping yourself up onto your elbow. Keeping the same shape. Your arm is going to be reaching by your side. If you want to, add a little bit of weight. You don't have to. Popping palm up regardless. Quick check in here. You're not sinking in, but press out of the shoulder. Get a perfect little triangle gap here. We're going to be pressing on this bottom leg and the top leg to lift up into a side bend. Inhale. It's going to look like this. And back you come lower. Reaching over, trying to touch the floor with your tin, and we lower down. Tummy stays tight for 3. And release. Now really press into this top leg. It will help you get your pelvis up. And we lower. And for 5 to 10 we go. And lower. And lower. Last 3. Don't sink into the shoulder as you lower. Oopsie, I'm falling over. 2 more. And release. Last one. Lift up. Hold it there. Bring your arm up. Take an inhale. We're going to do 3 little threads. Thread your arm down and open. And for 2. And open. So just reaching into that gap. Last one. Up. That bum a little bit higher. Squeeze a little bit more. And then lower yourself down. Straight away we spin onto the other side. Sitting up, lying down on mat. Top leg over, bottom leg straight. Check here that that bottom leg is not too far forward, but make sure it's in line with your hip. Using this foot for a bit of support. Drawing the bottom rib cage off the mat. One a little gap here. Ribs in, tummy in, breath in. Exhale, we float legs. And we lower. Float for 2. Nothing moving here, just that leg lift. 3. It's not a big movement. Deep breathing. Last 5. Release. 4. Find this gap. And 3. Inner thigh pulls leg up. 2. Last one. Lift. Hold. For 5. For 4. Tummy in. 3. 2. Lift higher. And release down. Straight away propping up onto your elbow. Do a quick check here that your elbow is not behind you, that you sink down. You want it right in line, let's say, with your hip here. Quick check, don't sink, but almost imagine someone's pulling you up and drawing that shoulder as far down as possible. You've got your little tin. It's reaching palm up over here. Taking a nice deep inhale, pressing into both legs, we lift up into our sides. And release. Lift up 2. Keep this arm a little bit in front of you. Don't get it flare back. Lift up 3. And release. Really shorten into that bottommost side. And release. Lifting 5. And lower. Even if you're just getting up like that, that's fine. Last 3. Make them count. Up. And release. Really press on this front foot. 2. Last one. Lift up. Hold it there. Arm up, not back. Bring it forward. Inhale. We thread into that gap. And rotate torso slightly. And up. Last one. Rotate. Up. Hold it there. Squeeze your bum. Lift everything higher. And then lower down. Beautiful work. You're going to roll around onto your tummy. Keeping one tin handy. Bring your feet about mat width apart. Let your heels fall in. Your toes are out. They can just relax there. I'm just going to talk up a little bit so you can hear me, but you're going to lie down flat with your forehead on the mat, and you're going to bring your tin behind you. You're going to hold onto one tin with both hands. Quick check here. Tuck your tail, so press your pubic bone into the mat, so you activate your lower tummy muscles. So you don't want just to be plopping on the mat, but that you're still supported from the tummy so as to support the back. Your chin is nodded, your shoulders are drawing down, your elbows are just soft, so you can hold this little tin. Take an inhale. As you exhale, we're going to lift legs, chest, everything up into this position, and then slowly lower down. Same thing, we go. And we lower. Lifting for 2. Roll those shoulders open. Inhale, release. Now check here, no chins up, no chins in. And release. And lower. Too much for shoulders, hold underneath the tin. And release. We've got 5 more. Doesn't matter how big this movement is, think of making your body long rather than crunching it up. Still keep tummy muscles drawing off the mat. You've got 2 more. Last one. Everyone hold it up there. Everyone hold underneath your tin. We're going to pulse our arms up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. Everything much higher. And then slowly release and relax. Turning yourself onto your back, just rolling over. Hugging both knees in towards your chest. Just rocking head side to side, releasing into neck. And then centering your head and rocking pelvis side to side, releasing your pelvis. Crossing right leg all the way over left, so you're making a little cook system. Hop your bum teeny bit over to right, and just let your knees flop over. So a few options here. What we're looking for is a nice rotation stretch of your lower back and possibly into your glutes. But you can feel if you want to cross over as much, if you want to keep your knees together, you can. To make it more intense, you're going to hug your knees up closer towards your body. Your right shoulder is aiming for the mat, arm either in a T position or even resting on your rib cage like that. Either way, just wherever you are, get that ringing out feeling of your spine. Should feel really good now. You're nice and warm, maybe even get a click. Heads relax, necks relax. We've got 3 more breaths. Deep breath in. Exhale, make everything heavy. Deep breath in. Exhale, exhale strongly out the mouth. Last one. And exhale, release. Using tiny muscles to pull your legs back with control, crossing over to the other side if you crossed over, shuffling bum slightly and rocking over into your opposite side twist. Adjusting so you don't feel any strain, but a nice rotation. Find a point, pop your hand where you'd like to, either in a T or resting onto your rib cage. Wherever you are now, breathe into it. And exhale, make it a little bit heavier, reaching further down. Deep breath in. Think of where your belly button is and twist the spine at that point. 2 more. And heavy arms, heavy legs. Last one, breath in through the nose and exhale all of it out. Tummy muscles gently pull you back to center. Do 1 more little hug of knees. Rock yourself up and roll yourself over onto your hands and knees. Tucking your toes underneath. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale, float your knees. Slowly begin to walk your hands back towards your feet. Keep your knees bent, just relax your body heavy over your legs. Give your head a little shake, so no. Give your head a little nod. This should feel easier than when we started. It means we really got those nervous systems moving and gliding. Coming to find a neutral position. Quick check in your shoulders, no tension there. Everything should be nice and relaxed and heavy. Imagine you've got a weight in the crown of your head pulling you down. We take in a nice, deepest breath you can. Slowly begin to roll up, watch your head rush. We're rolling up in 6, in 5, in 4, let shoulders just fall down the back, 3, and 2, and 1, grow tall. Deep breath in. Exhale, we roll down in 6, in 5, slower, 4, 3, 2, hold down, breath in. We roll up, 6, 5, tummy scoops to spine, 4, 3, 2, head up, last